Hey, Ralph Harris from the Home Ag, and today I'm with Eddie Guerrero from Millennium Construction. How are you, Eddie?
I'm doing well.
Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
So today I just wanted to have a general discussion and ask you a couple of questions about your business so that the consumer out there, our readers, can get to understand, what you do, how you do it, and some of the advantages that you can bring to them. There's always a story behind every business. Eddie, why don't you tell me what yours is?
Well, the story with me in the construction industry, I started 24 years ago.
Wow, so you've been in the industry a long time.
I have. I started fresh out of high school, and I always wanted to get in there and was fascinated with the building and construction.
And did you get that from your family, or where was the passion?
I started during the summer in high school, in
doing odd jobs and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, landscaping and masonry work, and and I found myself loving it.
You like dealing with your hands.
I like the skill, working with the people, and creating and building stuff, and being at the end of the projects, being able to see what I built. And
then the surprise on the client's face when they actually see it come to life. Right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. That brings a lot of joy. But so that's what got me into the construction business. And we started, at the bottom as a laborer. And through the years and progression, and, I learned how to sell and estimate and, run projects and really get into the nitty-gritty of the construction business, besides the labor and the, installation process.
Right. Okay, so have you always worked in Orange County?
Yeah, actually I grew up and I was born and raised in Irvine.
Okay.
And, I've been here, for 40 years. And this is my home. This is the only
So you know it inside out, right?
I know it inside out.
So you've seen a lot of changes over the last 40 years.
Oh yeah, I've seen Irvine back when, back in 1972 when it was orange groves and
strawberry fields everywhere.
Yep, exactly.
Fantastic. Okay. So now, tell me a little bit about how you started Millennium Construction.
I started Millennium Construction after 13 years of working with Delmar Masonry. Mm-hmm. I wanted to do my own thing. Delmar Masonry was more of a masonry business, and I wanted to get into more of the personalized design, build of landscape construction.
Right.
I saw a need. Again, I was fascinated with being able to come in and help people with their, front yard, backyard renovations, and really hold their hand and walk them through the whole process. And I thought I could be really good at it.
Okay. And so what do you think separates your landscape design company from the others that are out there? Because there's a lot of construction companies out there, and one is always a bit wary of when the choices is so much for the consumer out there. They're not sure who to pick and what separates a good one from a not so good one,
What I always tell the client is, first of all, trust is the huge.
Right.
You guys are spending a lot of money, $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. It has to be with somebody that you can trust.
Right.
That's going to look out for the best interest of you, put you first in front of anything, in front of profits, to take you by the hand, to guide you. And I think that's what separates us. We outcare everybody. I mean, in every way, in quality, communication, all the small things that everyone else is dropping the ball on, we're on top of. Sound contracts, our scope of work, specific proposals.
Right.
We finish our work timely. We're there every day.
Right.
And so I think that the success that we're having is due to
hard work and effort.
Hard work and effort and doing the little things that the other guys are not.
So you've told me the story it's like developing the culture in your business. So tell me what a typical day looks like for you. What time you're up in the morning and how you've got your guys to come in and develop that team spirit and everything.
Well, we meet every day in the morning at our warehouse in Santa Ana at 6:30.
Right.
And we have 5 crews working, and so I take about 10 to 15 minutes per crew to see what the day looks like. I meet with the foreman, with the guys.
Right. You guys have coffee and some donuts.
Coffee and donuts, and it's kind of a family atmosphere. So everybody in our company all knows each other really well.
Right.
And so, at least once a week we're doing a team meeting about, our values and how we can improve and what are the complaints and what are we doing right, and so that it's a consistent
trying to get better and better.
Training them, making sure that, the uniform looks good, that they're coming in and that they can help me carry the vision that I promote. What you can expect from one of our employees is in the morning when the client comes out, they will take the time to say hello. They know your name, they know you by name. By the time our workers are done leaving the construction site, if it's 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or even 1 week, I get this every time the client is sad for them to go.
Because they started to get friendly with them and everything.
They create a bond and it's a trust. So it's so cool to see that, I come to your house from the first day and I tell you this is what you can expect, this is how much your project is going to cost, and this is the design vision that we're going to have for you. But the thing I brag about most is our employees. They come in and just make what I talk about a reality. And I express that to them. Every time after we do a project, we get the client to do a video testimonial, and every time they're happy to do it.
Right.
They're so joyful, they want to show off the work and they want to just tell about their great experience they have about us. I take that video testimonial, I show it to the guys, and the look on their faces is just it's such a pleasure to see everyone lights up.
Because they know they contributed to that design.
That's it. So we walk the walk, we talk the talk, or talk the talk and walk the walk. And this is a team effort. So it's not about me, it's Millennium, the organization, and the Millennium experience.
Fantastic. So what do you do for fun?
For fun, I do a little golfing when I can.
Yeah. You got a boat, right?
Yeah. I get out there on my boat and go.
You like to
cruise the ocean,
putt around, yeah.
Go, cruise the coast. And family. Every chance I get is work and family first. My wife of 24 years is, big part, and my daughter and family.
She just graduated, right?
She just graduated from college.
Fantastic, yeah. Well done. That's a feat in itself.
It is. And so she's on her journey, and I'm excited for this next part of my life that's coming up.
Okay. So my final question is, we were talking about learning and growing, is what is one of your favorite business books that you've read that somebody out there could learn from?
Well, I gotta say, hands down, the best book I have read is Good to Great by Jim Collins. I liked everything they talked about their, how they separated themselves from the other companies. Right. What were the top 15 companies that succeeded in the different marketplaces, whether if it's banking or groceries or restaurants, and how they did it, and so it was 5 essential
core strategies
strategies, right. Having a hedgehog concept and having the council being surrounded by good
having
people.
The right people on the bus in the right seat.
Right, and not having the gap between top management to lower employees. To everybody has an open door policy. So that book, I implemented everything that book said, and man, it's been great.
Fantastic.
So I recommend that book to anybody that wants to take their company to the next level. It's good.
Okay, Eddie, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you, Ralph. Good seeing you again.
And all the best for 2013.
Yeah, same to you.
Cheers.